Okay, so first of all, the objective of the goaltending pre-scout essentially is to give players necessary information to be successful as possible in the offensive zone and in when they have scoring chances. It takes you can do it at every level now with the video capabilities that every team have. Like I know there's a lot of teams that have either XOs or Stiva or some sort of video program. And you play the same teams a fair amount of time during the season. It's fairly easy to from the games clip, take out the scoring chances and the shots for your team, and then being able to dissect a little bit goalie tendencies for the next game that you're going to play against that particular team. That's something that I'm responsible of with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So essentially what I do is I always starts with a little bit of stat breakdown of the goaltender. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to essentially not just look at the save percentage, because I think the save percentage, like, you have to be very careful with that. It's an average at the end of the day. You have to kind of scratch a little bit deeper than just the basic save percentage. What I like to do is essentially, and we'll go over it, is break that save percentage up. Look at it more in detail and look at if I see trends where the goaltender either is an impact player on the team or he's not, or he's the weak link. See if he's been consistent, not consistent, if he's better on the road than at home, if he's because sometimes there's goaltenders in wins that have a 950 save percentage, but in losses they have 885 save percentage, and they won as many games as they lost. But at the end of the day, they'll finish with a 920 save percentage, and everybody thinks that they're great goalies. But at the end of the day, there's some inconsistency there. So all this we're gonna go over and we're gonna analyze and kind of have a better idea of the profile of the goaltender we're gonna face. The other aspect too is the puck handling ability. As you know, puck handling is now a big part of goaltender play. It is extremely important to kind of dissect it a little bit, see what are their strengths, what do they favor, and where they like to go with the puck. That's obviously will have an impact on the type of forecheck you'll have, and what will result from that. So we do go down and go back and evaluate that. The other point that we always try to identify is the scoring patterns and goal location over a significant period of time. So I'll go back and I'll look at probably the last 30 to 40 goals that the goaltender has given. Sorry, I'm French, so pardon my sometimes my speaking mistakes. But we'll go over and I'll look at all those goals, and I'll look at trends, and I'll identify those trends, and I'll cut some clips for the players. So we will identify that. Then as a team, for the team, we're gonna identify tactics to take advantage of those weaknesses. And sometimes when a goaltender has certain weaknesses too, or he scored on a certain type of play, it indicates also sometimes a weakness in the team defensive zone, or sometimes even in the neutral zone if they're giving a lot of chances off the rush. So that's going to be part of also the game plan. Then at the end, now with the shootouts, it's an extremely important part of the game. You can either make or not make the playoff based on your shootout wins or loss. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to go back and look at every shootout situation he faced for the season. If there's not enough, I'll go to the previous season and try to identify trends of where he's getting beat and how he's getting beat. And all of the goaltenders, you can usually find a trend in those situations. So basically, that's what I will look for when I'm gonna build a goaltender pre-scout. Okay.